Hello everybody, I'm Steve and this is Pea Ridge Honeybees. I'm a new beekeeper, hobby beekeeper. You'll see over my shoulder those two hives. We're going to look into one of them today as I introduce myself and just work through being a new hobby beekeeper. I'm right here from Southeast Louisiana. Got into it just as being fascinated, using some knowledge from some friends, and I'll talk about my mentor in just a little bit. But we're fixing to get the rest of the bee suit on, jump into that 10 frame white hive there, and as we're doing that, I'll discuss and share a little bit about me and the new channel. All right, everybody. We smoked them. We're gonna see how this super's doing. And take a look. As most everybody knows, Southeast Louisiana has been in a mess as far as not having much of a flow and the tallow being burnt. So let's see how things are going. Well, they have drawn out the middle of this top super finely and are, looks like, doing something. So as I go through, I'm gonna just share a little bit about me and why I'm starting this YouTube channel. The main reason is, like most, to be able to show family and friends who don't live around here what's going on and how things are going. So let's see, drawing it and putting in nectar and honey, trying to start capping it. So going in the right direction. But I wanted to do these videos so some of my family could see. Drawing this one out pretty darn good. This side's not quite as good, but it's getting there. Also, because I am an educator, I would like to be able to do these to teach students. So kids today, well, that was some wonky comb that has made a mess now. But like to be able to share this with students, teach students about it, so they can learn something and understand how the bees work. And by doing so, I'm hoping to be able to share this with students as well as other individuals who don't know about bees and just how wonderful this creation of the good Lord is. I believe that the good Lord blessed us with these bees, not only for the honey they make and all the pollination that they do, but just as a wonderful creation that is so awesome and means so much to this world. This hive, I purchased this hive back in February. It was a double deep and had a lot of bees and a queen. That queen then, a month later, I split and put into the other hive, my second hive. This hive was purchased from Dirk, who, if you watch Mike Berry, who is my mentor that I mentioned earlier, I talk about a mentor. My mentor, I go to church with him, go to church with Dirk, and you've heard Mike talk about Kenny. We all go to church together. But I got these from Dirk, and my first real hive, well, they're doing some craziness with some comb, unfortunately. So, but they're capping some honey in this deep and laying it up. So we need to see how much is here and what we may need to do to change this up a little. Anyway, I split this hive, and she made a new queen. This hive made a new queen. Look at the honey and the nectar going up. Some drone brood at the bottom. And after doing that, they have been really growing. Though the problem with our no tallow this year has not helped. And I think my smoker about went out. Full of honey. Some drone brood left, so we're gonna have to, there's some brood still. But she's done real well. And in doing this after the split, I about weekly keep an eye on them, just look about every week. Now this hive, I did feed for a week. Look at all the brood. And since then, they've really taken off at putting up honey and starting to draw that comb that they weren't doing before. So things are looking better, and that definitely makes me happy. Now, I got into bees the very first time was several years ago. Mike Berry and I was interested, got with him. He said, let's do a cutout. One of the few he does a year, but this was several years ago. We did that cutout. I found the queen, we brought it back here, we fed it. It was a late fall cutout, and fed them, but for whatever reason they just left, and I don't know why, but it wasn't long and they were gone. And I was a little discouraged, even though I wanted to keep going. I didn't. So about a year or so ago, I said, you know, I really want to get back into bees. But I didn't have the time at the time, or the opportunity yet. Wow. A lot of drone brood mixed in with brood, mixed in with honey. Some pollen there on a bee. And so I started talking to Mike. I said, you know, I think I'm gonna get back into it. I want to do a little research. I want to study a little bit about it before I do. And that's what I started doing. And then Dirk says, hey, I got a hive you can buy. So in February I bought it from him, brought it here, and this is where we are. More comb that's gotten cross drawn on the back side. Pulled apart a little bit. And I'm hoping in going through we might see the queen. I see a couple of drones. But talking about researching and getting back and looking, checking into it. A little history, my grandfather was in the bees with a friend of his. And I was a little fella, didn't know anything. This is being drawn for the first time and is being filled with honey, filled with nectar. So anyway, I've heard lots of stories, but I was too young to be able to be involved. Drawing this out too. This side anyway. So I just want to try out my hand at bees and be able to share this fascination that I've come to have with bees with other people. So we're going to see how well we can make a go at the bees. As I said, I would like to make videos to share, and not that I can do it any better than anybody else, probably worse. I'm filming off of a cell phone and just learning as I go. So learn is what I'm looking into. But Mike's been good at helping me and teaching me. He's come over and helped me. I went and helped him on some bees, learning how to do some splits. So it's been very interesting. It's been a great learning experience, and I just want to keep learning. So that's where we're going to go with that. As much as you can read, as you can look up and you can see on the internet or wherever, see how awesome honeybees are. There's nothing like your own hive doing a split and seeing a new queen being made, and then start doing so well. Bees have getting a little antsy, so I'm gonna light my smoker back and we'll be back in a minute. Alright, I don't see any emergency cells. So, I'm hoping things are gonna work out with this crazy flow. So we'll see how it goes. Drawing comb crazy because they're in such a hurry, I think. But we shall see. Some larvae, a lot of honey. Brood, some drones. But I really want this to be as a learning experience. I would like to get quite a few hives, more than 2, but still working, still in education. Can't have a ton and be able to do what I need to do and work them the way they need to be. So we'll see. But it's really been enjoyable these few months. I see it continuing to be that way. The larvae full in between larvae and a little honey on the edges, a little brood. More capped. They're not real happy today. It's been crazy weather. Drawing this and filling it. There she is, all the way on the last frame. You see her with the pink dot? She is not red, she's pink, but we didn't have red, so we chose something else that was close enough. All right, we're gonna put it back together. Let's brush them off and get started so they'll count them down. All right, we're gonna put them back together and we'll talk again in a minute. All right, let's go talk over there. Well, guys, if you made it this far, thanks. As I was editing, I could see all the issues I had, and hey, trying to learn this is going to be a challenge, but I'm up for it. I didn't realize how shaky the camera was from sitting on a hive to film the other hives, and you didn't even see a lot of stuff that took place. Videos were in slow-mo. Done another video of the other hive, and it was a disaster because within 1 minute it cut off, and I'm 20 something minutes in thinking it's continuing to film, and it's not. Don't know what happened. So anyway, we're hustling, we're trying, we're going to do what we can, and we're just thankful. We're thankful for all the blessings. We're thankful for the bees. Thankful for you watching. Would appreciate if you keep watching, and if you like and share and subscribe. And one of them's already flying around my head. It's actually a pretty nice evening. It is 7 o'clock, and it's about 80 degrees, but the humidity's low, and the bees are pretty cool. They're not bearding up as they do some evenings. They're flying in and out. It's hard to tell from here, but they are flying in and out. So anyway, thanks for watching. Please come back and look for some more videos in the future, and God bless you. Have a great day.